Welcome to Dividend Dynasty, where we unlock the secrets to building long-term wealth through smart, practical financial strategies. In today's video, we're diving into a fundamental skill for financial success: budgeting. Many people shy away from budgeting because they think it's restrictive or complicated, but that's far from the truth. Budgeting is one of the most powerful tools you can have in your financial toolbox. It gives you control over your money and helps you stay on track toward your goals. Whether you're saving for retirement, paying off debt, or simply looking to have more financial freedom, mastering budgeting is a key step in getting there. So let's explore 10 budgeting tips that will help you take control of your money and ensure your financial future is in your hands. 1. Start with the basics. Track your spending. The first step in creating a budget is understanding where your money is actually going. Too many people have no idea where their money disappears to each month. To take control, you need to know what you're working with. Start by tracking all your expenses for at least 1 month. There are countless apps available for tracking your spending. Mint, You Need a Budget, and even simple spreadsheets can help you keep track. Break your spending down into categories like housing, transportation, food, entertainment, and savings. Why this works? Without tracking your spending, it's nearly impossible to know where you can cut back or how much money you have to allocate to savings. Tracking allows you to spot areas where you're overspending so you can make informed decisions moving forward. 2. Create a zero-based budget. A zero-based budget is a budgeting method where every dollar of your income is assigned a job, whether it's for spending, saving, or investing. At the end of the month, the goal is for your income minus your expenses to equal zero. Let's break it down. If you earn $3,000 a month, you allocate that entire amount into specific categories: rent, utilities, savings, debt repayment, etc. Every single dollar gets assigned, leaving you with no leftover income that could be spent unwisely. Why this works? It forces you to be intentional with your money. By assigning each dollar a purpose, you're less likely to fall into the trap of spending without thinking. Plus, it allows for flexibility in adjusting your categories to meet your goals, whether that's saving more or spending less. 3. Set specific, realistic goals. Budgeting isn't just about numbers, it's about goals. Having clear financial goals will give you a sense of purpose and direction. Think about what you want to achieve with your money. Maybe it's building an emergency fund, paying off credit card debt, or saving for a big purchase. Whatever your goals are, make them specific and realistic. For example, instead of just saying, "I want to save more money," set a specific goal like, "I want to save $500 for an emergency fund by the end of the year." Why this works? Clear goals are motivating. When you have a target in mind, budgeting doesn't feel like a sacrifice. You see it as a way to get closer to your financial freedom. Moreover, having goals helps you prioritize what's most important and allocate funds accordingly. 4. Automate your savings. One of the best ways to ensure you stick to your budget is by automating your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month, preferably right after payday. This can be for retirement contributions, emergency savings, or any other financial goal you have. Why this works? Automation removes the emotional decision-making process from saving. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and forget to save, but when the money is automatically taken out, you're forced to save before you have a chance to spend it. Plus, out of sight, out of mind. Once the money is saved, you'll forget about it, but it'll be there when you need it. 5. Categorize and prioritize your expenses. Not all expenses are created equal. Some are essential, and others, while nice to have, are more discretionary. When budgeting, it's crucial to separate your needs from your wants. Essential expenses include things like rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Discretionary expenses are things like dining out, entertainment, and impulse buys. Once you've separated them, prioritize your needs first and see if you can cut back on the non-essentials. Why this works? By distinguishing between needs and wants, you create a buffer for the essentials while making sure you're not wasting money on things you don't need. Prioritizing essential expenses ensures you meet your most critical financial obligations first. 6. Cut back on unnecessary subscriptions. We've all been there. signing up for a free trial and forgetting to cancel it, or holding on to subscriptions we barely use. Those small monthly charges can add up fast, so it's time to take a hard look at your subscriptions and memberships. Whether it's streaming services, magazine subscriptions, or fitness apps you don't use, cut the fat. Why this works? Eliminating unused or unnecessary subscriptions can free up money that can be better spent on your financial goals. If you can't remember the last time you used a service, it's probably time to let it go. 7. Use the 50-30-20 rule. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple, time-tested budgeting strategy that divides your income into three categories: 50% for needs, housing, utilities, transportation; 30% for wants, entertainment, dining out, shopping; 20% for savings and debt repayment, emergency fund, retirement, extra debt payments. This rule is great because it keeps things simple and ensures that you're balancing living comfortably with securing your financial future. Why this works? This framework allows for balance, giving you enough room to enjoy life without overindulging. The 50-30-20 rule provides clear guidelines, making it easy to figure out how much you should allocate to each category. 8. Build an emergency fund first. Before diving into investing or paying off debt aggressively, ensure you have an emergency fund. Typically, aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses set aside in case of unexpected expenses or job loss. This gives you peace of mind and prevents you from going into debt when life throws a curveball. Why this works? An emergency fund provides a financial safety net, preventing you from derailing your budget when unexpected costs arise. Without it, you might be tempted to dip into your savings or rely on credit cards, which can set back your financial goals. 9. Review your budget monthly. Your budget should never be a static document. Life changes, and so should your budget. Make it a habit to review your budget every month, especially after big expenses or changes in your income. Check if you're meeting your goals, if there are new expenses, or if you can allocate more towards savings or debt repayment. Why this works? Regular reviews ensure that your budget stays relevant and effective. It helps you adjust when things change and prevents you from getting off track. It also keeps you accountable. 10. Stay flexible and adjust as needed. Life isn't predictable, and neither is your financial journey. Sometimes you'll have unexpected expenses or your income may fluctuate. When this happens, don't panic. Adjust your budget accordingly. For instance, if your income decreases temporarily, you may need to cut back on discretionary expenses or delay some savings goals. The key is to stay flexible and always make adjustments as needed. Why this works? Flexibility keeps you from feeling like budgeting is a burden. It allows you to adapt to life's ups and downs without feeling like you failed. Staying flexible ensures that you're always on track no matter what happens. So there you have it, 10 budgeting tips to help you take control of your money. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself, but about empowering yourself to make intentional decisions with your money every single day. By following these tips, you can set yourself on the path to financial security and independence. It's not always easy, but with the right tools and mindset, you'll find that budgeting can be your greatest ally in achieving your financial goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more practical financial tips. Let us know in the comments which budgeting tip you're most excited to try, or if you have any budgeting strategies that have worked well for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.